Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled 40 Pretty, Child Free, and Lies About Her Body Count. Let's get right into it.
The joke will always be on men when it comes to the conversation about body count. They make such a big deal about it. It's such a requirement that your body count is low and you're not ran through and blah, blah, blah. But the reason why the joke is always going to be on y'all is because you are never going to know a woman's real answer. You're never going to know. And the funniest thing about that is men are so oblivious to women and the ways of women that they really think they can look at a woman and tell if her body count is high or if it's low. A lot of men will marry a woman thinking she's good, not understanding how much she used to, what they say, bust it wide open and lay it wide back in her day. But because she carries herself as a classy woman and has been for the last 10, 15, 20 years, you think she's a good girl. I can assure you that the women who you think are good girls aren't. And they never were. They may have changed or something, but they're not the innocent, pure woman or women that you think. And the women who you think are the most promiscuous because she wears booty shorts or she's always twerking or whatever, those be the women a lot of times that men cannot get ever. Like, I literally can use myself as an example. I will hop on a plane, go to Miami, put on some fishnet stockings, some booty shorts, and just be twerking all up and down the Miami Strip. And when men see me, they think, oh, she's probably easy. Look at how she's acting. 0 men get my phone number. 0 men even get my attention. Most of the time I tell them I'm gay or I'm married or I'm terrified of men. Whatever.
And you think we don't know you're lying? You don't think we know you're lying? We know you're lying. Why did you come to Miami with fishnets on, twerking, and acting like you don't want male attention? You're just contradicting yourself. Oh yeah, no one got my number. Listen, if you think we don't know, the joke's on us. We don't know if a girl has a high body count. You don't realize that we know you got a high body count, okay? I didn't even have to go snooping around, but let's just look at her own page. 40 no kids. Just that alone says that she got a high body count, okay? Now, she does got a booty. I ain't going front on that. She definitely got a booty. But take a look at this. Look at what she's doing. Oh, shaking that thing, right? She's shaking it for the camera. Guys, is this like a girl that has a high body count? How about this? Okay, Exhibit B. Going to a party like that. Posting like this. Fishnet stockings with shorts. Oh, posing like that. Posing like this. Belly out. In a bikini, taking pictures. You think we don't know that you're a 304? We just had no idea. Oh yeah, we don't know. And the person we thought was a good girl, we never think you were a good girl. Okay? You opened up your mouth and we already knew. And man, we could tell this. We could tell by your Instagram. Look at pictures like this on your social media. We already know. Now, if that doesn't give it away, how about this, fellas? Take a look at this.
I'm glad to know he's hitting it right in my comment sections the other day. Because if he wasn't, I promise you he wouldn't be my boyfriend. And yes, I believe in test driving a car before taking it off the lot. I have always believed in that, and I always will believe in that. That's why I never fell for the whole purity cultures. No sex before marriage. I never had that thought process because I knew I wasn't waiting until marriage because I always knew I never wanted to get married. I knew that by the time I was 15 or 16 years old. So, right?
You knew since you were 16, 15, you never wanted to get married? You got to test drive the car before you marry it? And you don't even want to get married. You don't even want to be a wife. But you got to test drive that thing? Does this scream good girl? And she thinks we don't know. She thinks we just have no idea. We're just so stupid, us men. We have no idea that she's a 304. Who's the real idiot? Us or you? Because you thought you could trick us. You can't trick us. You might be able to trick the tricks, but the tricks are just playing along. Okay, they're playing along, acting like you're a good girl. They just want to smash anyway. They know you're a 304, and that's why they're giving you attention. Anyway, I found another video that's kind of interesting. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly You just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
If you sleep with somebody and the next day you feel different, you feel weird, you procrastinate, you being lazy, you doing this, you doing that, it's because whoever you slept with got that energy and that spirit on them. Story time. So I was sleeping with this guy. We were like really cool. We were business partners, and literally we wasn't in a relationship. We knew that. Like, we may just slip up and do it here and there, but this particular time we slipped up and did it. It was like, okay, the next day I didn't go to bed until like 7, 8 a.m. So the spirit ain't come on me the day after we slept together, because it was just like,
oh, the spirit didn't come on you? Who came on you then? Who came on you if the spirit didn't come on you? Somebody was coming on you. I think it was, did you say her business partner? And we got no idea. We have no idea she had 3 or 4. Not watching this video, we have no clue.
I was still woke. I was out partying. I didn't go to bed till the following day. So 2 days after we slept together. And when I tell y'all, I was only asleep for 30 minutes. This spirit, and I'm just getting chills. I'm getting sick. Like, I'm feeling weird even talking about it. It got on me, y'all, and it was so ugly in my dream. Like,
and you tell me that women don't change. There's nothing different about a girl who has a high body count. This girl slept with one man. She got the chills. She can't sleep. She feeling sick. She's imagining ugly spirits. So imagine that times 10. Imagine that times 15. Imagine that times 20. You think a girl getting passed around doesn't affect her psyche? Are you kidding me? There's been studies on this already. Legit studies, not fake studies, legit studies, credible studies. And it says once a woman gets past the body count of 4, she loses her ability to pair bond with somebody. But since y'all think y'all so smart, y'all gonna fool us, and we're so stupid. Yeah, all right. You can fool yourself. Anyway, I found another video. At least this video is honest. Is a woman telling the truth. Take a look.
Women keep other women delusional, and I'm going to give you a perfect example of this. So I was scrolling on my Facebook page and I came across a post that said, sis, don't worry about it. There's a man out here that will do this and this and this. And I'm always seeing posts like that where they're like, there's a man that'll XYZ. There's a man out here that'll do this. There's a man out here that'll do this invisible man. But the one thing that women leave out of that conversation, and they don't have the foresight to see and understand, is that just because you desire this man doesn't mean that he desires you. Y'all are going out here ramping women up, getting their oxytocin and released all out of their brains, and telling them that, oh, if there's a man out here that's going to do this, this, and the third, and totally omitting from the conversation that these same men have to desire you back. These men that y'all are talking about, these invisible men, they have an idea of the kind of woman that they want as well. And whoever that woman is going to be tailor-made for him and his needs and his desires and fit into his life like a puzzle. And that may not be you. Only a child would think that just because you want something means that you will have it. That's how children think. Children don't understand that just because I have a desire for something doesn't mean it will be mine. When you are an adult, you have to understand that you have to align yourself with things. You have to strategize to get things. You have to plan to get things. You have to work hard to obtain certain things. Only a child would think that because I want it, it will be mine. Like, that is imaginary thinking. And that's how women talk to one another. Women do not talk to one another in a way that gives them tools and resources and strategy to actually align with the desires of their heart. What they do is give each other empty compliments. Like, yeah, girl, it's a man out here to pay all your bills. Yeah, girl, it's a man out here to take care of you and your kids. Yeah, girl, it's a man. But they totally negate the other half of that conversation, which is the man that pays all your bills may want this. The man that takes care of you and your kids may want this. These men are looking for a certain particular thing in a woman. And if that is not you, then you still back where you started. So it's like, I hope that makes sense.
And the worst part about it is women try to shame us into wanting what they already offer. So if you got a high body count, oh yeah, well, high body count don't matter. You don't get to decide that. You don't get to decide that. Okay? Now, you can decide whatever kind of man you want, but he can decide if he wants you back. So many women have a desire for this invisible man to fit into their lives. That's not how it works. If you're a successful man, you have options. You're not trying to fit into somebody's life. I met a girl, went on a date with a girl. She's like, oh, I'm going to be celibate. I was like, all right, well, we're better off as friends. She's like, oh, it's fine. The man that my guy, my man, he'll be perfectly fine with him. What man? What invisible man you talking about? You automatically assume there's a high value man out there that you already fit into his life and he already fits into your life. It's BS. It doesn't exist. You're right. She's right. It's child-minded. They think like children. If this invisible man that you described, if he does exist, he has his own desires and he wants a woman that tailor-made for him. Okay? You coming out with, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. It's not how it works. And it's funny because when y'all apply for jobs, y'all go out there and do what the job wants you to do. You become what that job's looking for before you apply. None of y'all apply to become a nurse until y'all actually get your NCLEX and y'all pass the test and go to nursing school. None of y'all do that. Why? Because you know better. You know better. So if you want a high-paying job, nurse, doctor, lawyer, you go out and you become tailor-made for those companies. And then you apply for the job. But y'all want to apply for men. And y'all want to show up the way you are. Oh, yeah, take me as I am. Says who? Why don't you show up to the hospital like that? Why don't you show up to the lawyer office like that? Yeah, because you're going to look stupid, and you look damn stupid doing that with us. As if you're so smarter than us. All this delusion. It's amazing to me that women believe this stuff. Anyway, here's another great clip by a woman telling the truth. Take a look.
Really don't appreciate shit, and this is why chivalry is dead. This is why men don't want to do shit for us anymore, because the minute you start to not appreciate but expect shit, I'm not doing it for you. And I'm a woman and I feel that way, and I know men that feel that way. I don't have to do anything for you but respect you. I don't have to send you money. I don't have to spend money on you. I don't have to do any of that.
That's so glad this young lady makes this point, because with the epidemic of women panhandling in the dating pool, this is the thing that men have been telling them. Women have been saying, what happened to men? They don't want to do this. They don't want to pay that. They don't want to send flowers. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. It's because once a good deed or a gift is now an expectation, we no longer want to do it as humans. Just like she says in this video. So the reason why men are no longer or backing off or sort of decreasing this type of behavior is because more and more women are saying is expected. You're a man. You're supposed to do that. How many times have you heard that in the last 30 days on social media? Men are supposed to do this. Why aren't you doing this? What happened to men? I just did a video on this yesterday. What happened to men? Why aren't they wanting to pay for things? They don't want to pay for our nails. They don't want to pay for this. You're a man. You're supposed to do that. Oh, once it becomes I'm supposed to, that means I'm not going to do it anymore.
Yeah. And women, actually, that's funny because women do that too. You're supposed to be fit, but because we expect y'all to be fit, y'all show up sloppy, overweight, smelling like Cheetos, breath stink. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all understand that the extra weight you carry, you smell worse. Understand this. Take it from a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer. Okay? And you could go to some of y'all gyms, the locker room be stinking. It's stinking for a reason. When people losing weight and they're burning fat, it smells. The fat in your body holds toxins. Okay? As a personal trainer, I got to understand that if I'm training a fat and obese person, not to train them too hard because they could experience something that we call toxic overload. That is that they're burning so much fat during the workout and all these toxins are released in their body. It starts overloading in their bloodstream, gets into their brain, and they get like a mild headache. They get they get moments where they're about to pass out because all these toxins are rushing throughout their body, gets into their brain since it's been released from their fat. So understand this, that you smell, that extra weight smells. So you're overweight, doesn't look good, you're smelly, and you're demanding shit. And y'all think, oh yeah, there's a man out there for me. He gonna pay my bills, even though I stink and I'm out of shape. Unbelievable. Anyway, moving forward. Here's a video of a woman who's a former stripper trying to make the argument that, yeah, women, y'all got this, y'all got that. It's better to be child free. She's delusional as all hell. And listen, it's entertaining. So take a listen.
Imagine if child-free women came on the internet and was like, I'm so tired of seeing y'all post y'all motherfucking kids. I'm so tired of seeing y'all post their graduations. I'm so tired of y'all posting their sports events. I'm so tired of y'all posting about their birthdays. I don't give a fuck about their birthdays. I don't know any of them kids. I'm tired of y'all showing y'all kids. I'm tired of hearing that y'all kids are the best thing that ever happened to you. I'm so tired of hearing about how the best love in the world that you can find is when you become a boy mom. Just like women that have children are proud of showing off their children and showing the so-called rewards that they are, benefiting and having and reaping from having a child, child-free women are allowed the same exact thing, okay? Just because our lifestyle is traveling and going out for brunch and having spa days and getting mimosas and getting manicures, just because our life looks like that, and you just believe that because your life looks like carpooling and pickups and drop-offs and, making dinners and, doing all that stuff. My thing about it is this. As people that are child-free, women that are child-free, we typically embrace mothers displaying their motherhood. So why is it so triggering that women that are choosing to not have children are displaying how their life looks when they don't have children? Like, if you truly are happy...
Listen, grow up. We don't need you to tell us and try to police us what we can post online. Y'all post whatever you want. You want to be a child-free mom, post it. Stop complaining to people that people are tired of hearing y'all, I don't got kids. My life's so good, I don't got kids. We live in a society full of families. Listen, the primary unit of a society is the family, not a child-free. Well, I'm a child-free woman. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Go keep it to yourself. No, we don't want to see your I'm a child-free content. Women that are celebrating their kids, it's an admirable thing. There's nothing admirable about being an prolonged adolescent woman in her 40s. Nothing in fact, it's shameful. That's why we're calling it out, because it's something to be embarrassed about. No, don't make it seem like these are alternative lives. These are not alternative lives. These are the adults and the mature people and the immature. And I'm telling you something to you, a lot of y'all women, it does not look nice that you're immature, okay? Somebody told this to me one time. They said it like this. The two phases in life, childhood and parenthood, okay? And I agree with that. And a lot of women, if y'all forgo having children, fine, do it. But stop crying, complaining. Stop trying to find unity in people that have kids. Stop, because you created yourself as an alternative, child-free. Why you got to be child-free? Why don't you just be a woman? Child-free woman. Why you got to brand yourself as you're trying to show off the fact you have no kids. In fact, what you're trying to do, what you're really trying to do, is you're trying to make it seem that people that have kids can't live a great life like you. They can't go out and drink mimosas and be lazy and sit on couch and watch TVs and sitcoms and binge watch YouTube. Everything is to be, you're trying to be the antithesis of, being a mom. Antithesis of being a wife. We don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But you could do it all you want, and people should be able to come and say, this looks sad. This looks terrible, okay? Because if you are truly happy, just go your own way. Don't be upset about it, okay? Women posting their children, you've been a child before. It's great. The kids, they make it about the kids. The kids are excited to go. They're playing football games, soccer games. They lose their teeth. They're growing their teeth. We should celebrate people becoming parents. It's a foundational part of our society. Being a child-free woman that's living off the land, that depends on everybody but contributes nothing, it's nothing to be proud about. But y'all want an award for being a slore in your 40s. Come on now. Be real. Nothing impressive about that. Anyway, here's another girl trying to make the argument, body count doesn't matter. Oh my God. And so y'all have tried to sell this to us. It's not working. But take a look.
Body count does not matter. I know the men are going to be in uproar. And I will be honest and say this is a very mature conversation. So there's a lot of men that are not going to be able to understand this. Men are so enamored with the idea of a low body count that they don't realize how little impact or effect it has on a long-term relationship. Most men will do their due diligence on a woman they're dating through the form of a CRB check, which is basically just code for asking around about her. The information they will get back will be related to who and how many she has slept with and baby fathers, if they exist, and who they might be. Unless she's done something truly psychotic, which the reality is most women haven't. And men will take that information and use it to make a decision on whether this woman is worthy of the commitment. Baby, that's dumb. Okay? And I'm not saying have a high body count. I very much believe your body is a temple and it should be valued and only accessible to people who respect you. However, I digress. The only thing a body count tells you about a woman is how many has entered her. So being a woman, I know that the body count number that women give that's acceptable kind of nowadays is 5. Men also, come on, be for real. Most women who say they've slept with 5 people have not slept with 5 people. Let's talk about it. But more importantly, B, there are women who have slept with 5, 10, 15 men who will be better partners than virgins or than people.
And you don't get to determine that. This is the problem that we have with you women. Y'all need to shut up and listen to what we have to say. Stop trying to tell us who's going to be a good partner for us. You're not the leaders. You do not lead us. You do not control us. And stop trying to sway the way we feel about something. How about that? It's really offensive. It's really offensive that women get online trying to tell men, oh, this is going to be a good partner for you. Y'all don't choose good partners. Women are this. The average woman's a single mom. Stop telling us who's going to be a good partner for us, and y'all go out there and prove that you know something about dating. But until then, let us men do what we have to do and choose who we want to choose. And let me tell you something. Across the board, men prefer women with lower body counts, lower than 5. In fact, our ancestors all got virgins until now. So stop telling us, a girl who's been passed around that Tom, Dick, and Harry got to smash is going to be the best kind of wife for us. Better than a virgin. It's a disingenuous argument. It's a bad faith argument. And the assumption is that the virgin is a terrible person and the whore is a good person. You are glorifying 304ism. Oh, the body's a temple. How could it be a temple if everyone gets to get an erection and fucking shove it into you? How is it a temple? So, again, here is the arrogance of women thinking they could tell a man what's good for him. You don't know what's good for us. Y'all are not the leaders of society. You're not the leaders of men. So you need to put your foot in your mouth and shut it. How about that? Anyway, to a woman that I think looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the bob cut. I love the bob cut. I love the pixie cut. I love locks. Just look at this woman. Look at this brown skin woman. She is the headliner of the day. Her name is K Fool. K Fool, what's up, baby girl? Look at that. Oh man, K Fool. Oh, stunning. Don't tell me I don't like black women. Okay? Don't tell me I don't like black women. And if I don't like y'all, it's not because you're black. It's not because you're black. It's because of your attitude, how you carry yourself. This hairstyle is way better than the last bimbo's hairstyle. Way better, in my personal opinion. I love it. This girl is gorgeous, okay? Now, shockingly enough, I thought this was pretty interesting. She had a video about this. Take a look.
My life changed drastically in the past couple months, and I feel like it's just like I can't keep it to myself. A couple months ago, I decided to get into trucking, and I was doing my research, and I was on Google, and I was trying to find all these dispatching classes and this and that, and trying to figure it out exactly what it is I wanted to do on TikTok, because duh, if you want to, find anything, you get on TikTok. I found this girl named Cash. Shout out to Cash. Found her, fell in love with her. Logistics, and she do dispatching classes, and she do the whole 9 yards. She do mentoring. She even have an app. Pay like $27 a month, and you ask a question in the app, and you get the answer. And like she do meetings in the app. Whatever questions you have, like she's there. $30 a month, she's there. Crazy. She changed my life drastically, and it's been a couple months now. I done got my business started. So I took the course, and then I took action, and then I saw progress. Now I am a dispatcher. I have my own carrier. Thing. They want freedom, and who don't? Wanted to find somebody that I felt like I could connect with, somebody that I actually felt like I'll get information from, and going through her page and doing my research, I was like, okay, I want her. I picked her, and I've been winning ever since. Stick with it.
That's fire. That's fire. And shout out to her, K-Fool, beautiful girl. She got into trucking. It's interesting to see women in trucking. The very first girl who had a high body count, you've seen her, the headset that she on. She's a trucker too. I didn't understand how popular this is becoming, but you know, a lot of women like guaranteed money. And trucking, I heard there's good money in trucking. So shout out to her. Congrats to all you women that are getting trades. I got nothing against it. But to me, go out there and get your husband. Get you a husband, K-Fool. Don't be like one of these girls that got a bunch of money, you got old, and now you want a rich man because you're making good money too. It's a bad route, okay? Use your youthfulness to attract a man who's masculine, who could lead you, okay? And go out there and submit. Go out there and submit. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.